Welcome, everyone, to Ames, Iowa, home of Iowa State, and these Cyclones have been looking to gather strength all morning long. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Cyclones will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Texas A&M's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't.
Got a lot of running room. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows that gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
They're trying to get to it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. Still looking on the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Bounced right back to them. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before, and there was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
7, Iowa State, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Powers through. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cyclones offense will take the field for the first time. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You've got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. And it's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. He's looking to throw it. Steps away. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. A little screen to the running back. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. To the air, it's Dennis. Getting some heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as he gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Coming after it. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Escapes the sack. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Looking for room. It's Owens. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it down the middle. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Dropping back, it's Dennis. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Iowa State sending the offense back out. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. Smashes through. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. To the ground to try to move the chains. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Finds his target down the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. He breaks a tackle. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Pressure coming. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Missouri dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught behind the line. It's Keys. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Dennis. He wants to take the top off. He's got it on the right. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Aggies. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. The give to the tailback. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Floats it out in space. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He makes the connection. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Snagged on the outside is Hansen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Going over the top. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll bring it back. It's Moffitt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
2nd down.
They go to the draw. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Dennis. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. They'll go back to the ground. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Tease. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wide receiver shows motion. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. A 1st down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Off play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 17, Iowa State 3.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Kick this one away.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll start this drive firing. Keeps the play going. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Now improvising. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Brings up second down.
On second down, he's looking downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Movement here from the tight end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt.
Texas A&M.
Running it back, it's Moffitt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, what a move! And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
On the play. First down.
They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Buys a little time with his feet. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Oh, the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
Iowa State, 3.
1 minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Ames. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half.
This one away.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And it's incomplete on third down. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll try the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Dennis. Got his man quickly. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Keys. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Texas A&M going up tempo.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often, because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
20, Iowa State, 3.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Here's the handoff. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Gives it to the back on the draw. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They try to pop a run on the draw. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cyclones! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to East Carolina. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw, it's Dennis. He's right on target. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Quick strike complete. At the 45 on his way. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Texas A&M going quickly. Looking to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for a crease. It's Reinhardt. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They're trying to get to him. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Texas A&M 20, Iowa State 10.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to pound their way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
To throw, it's Dennis. They're bringing heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Receivers right now aren't getting open. We got to do a better job offensively of trying to create opportunities for them. So use motion, get some stack releases, create that separation, slant routes, out-breaking routes. Just give your quarterback a chance.
Third and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For the extra point.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Texas A&M
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
10.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State sending the offense back out. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll throw it on first down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Extending the play. Quarterback gets the first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Getting some heat. Gets away from one. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Iowa State!
Man, what a backbreaker for this defense. You do such a good job backing them up, making it 4th and goal, making it a long situation, and the offense comes through with the touchdown pass. That's just heartbreaking for this defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
27, Iowa State, 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And they get him out of bounds, but not before a sizable pickup on that one.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Dennis. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
And a nice play by the defense. 3rd and short, you're thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Buying some time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Cyclones want to move quickly. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. A 3rd and long coming up here.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their 1st pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want here. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. They're going to ride this running back. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Going up top on first down. Feeling some heat. And down he goes back at the 3. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on second down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Running back searching for a hole. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.